All right, so we're moving on to the UEFA Champions League.
Yes, the most watched, most exciting football tournament in the world. Whether I like it or not, it is.
After the World Cup that Messi won.
I like.
All right.
So now the matchups. We have the matchups here. AC Milan is playing Napoli.
Benfica will be taking on Inter Milan.
Yeah.
Bayern Munich will be hosting Manchester City.
That's the game everybody wants to watch.
And then Chelsea will be playing Real Madrid.
White Angels.
Chelsea will be playing Real Madrid. So every single match in this stage of the competition, this is the quarterfinal.
Inter Benfica is probably like the least.
I don't think it's
the least likely to.
Okay, but you would say based on.
I'm not saying about competition now. I'm saying that least likely for people to want to watch.
But then again, from the way it is, every single game would be very interesting.
Oh, definitely,
so,
no doubt.
Let's run through this.
Let's start from Benfica. Let's start from the least likely to watch to the most likely to watch.
Benfica,
Inter Milan. Now, I would say it's at least more or less the most even matchup in the whole bracket.
What do you mean? Is Chelsea Madrid not even?
Chelsea Madrid is not even. No.
What do you mean?
It's not even. Going by what Chelsea has been playing this season, it's nowhere near even. You are talking about a team. It's a team that has a serial winning team in this tournament, with and without Ronaldo, against a team that is just Dr. Jekyll. No, they just Frankenstein. Yes, they're just Frankenstein. They get arm from this guy, get leg from here.
I think what's interesting about that fixture is the fact that both of them, the last two winners of the Champions League, are Chelsea and Real Madrid.
Yes.
Last season, Real Madrid knocked out Chelsea. Although it took a fortuitous a moment, because I remember that pass from Luka Modric to Rodrigo.
Trivela, what do they call it?
A Trivela. And it was the beginning of the end. On their run to the finals, I think that was one of Real Madrid's toughest games.
Yeah, it was, because they were at home and they were losing.
They beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge.
It was 1-1 and they got 2 lucky goals. Yes. It wasn't like they dominated Chelsea.
Yes, they beat Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And Chelsea came down to Santiago Bernabeu and beat Real Madrid. Now, and they didn't just beat them. Chelsea played very well. The only thing was that, okay, this is Chelsea of about 12 months ago now. It's not the same Chelsea we're looking at now.
Not the same players.
The team looks like they are rebuilding.
Exactly.
But then again, it looks like Chelsea are beginning to find their rhythm gradually.
Yeah, but
Madrid, on the other hand,
we'll get there, because we were supposed to talk about Benfica Inter. But basically, like I said, so I said Benfica Inter is the least likely for anybody to watch, because we were about to talk about them and we jumped to Chelsea.
We just moved.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's just finish with them. But let's go straight to Lukaku. Who do you think? What is your pick?
Benfica.
Pick Benfica?
Yeah.
Wow. I pick Inter because of their history.
Because of their history,
yeah.
What history, fella?
The champions, they've won it.
You need to understand something.
Wait, they beat your backer now.
Yeah, they did. But you need to understand that
what?
International won the Champions League last in 2010.
Yes.
That was 12 years ago.
When last did Benfica win?
Benfica, on the other hand, have not won anything since Bella got my place to cost them.
Exactly.
But the thing is that doesn't mean that they don't play in finals.
When last they entered the Champions League final?
It's been a while, actually.
They never entered the Uefa Champions League final.
They played the Europa League final, although they lost to Chelsea. But at the same time, you need to understand that they have been in very dominant form. This is just my own take, though. Okay. I believe Benfica have been in dominant form. Inter were lucky to scrape past the last round to even make it to this.
Well,
you remember?
Yes. Was Villarreal, right?
Yeah, it was Villarreal they played against now. I don't think it was Villarreal. Trying to remember.
No, it was Porto.
Porto,
sorry. Jesse. Porto was wearing yellow.
Inter struggled. Struggled.
No, Inter didn't struggle.
They did.
They rode their luck.
Okay, so
like the rodeo.
Onana was saving everything.
They rode their luck. They rode it into the 94th minute.
Lautaro Martinez and Romelu Lukaku. I think Lukaku was the one that scored the goal that actually qualified them.
Yeah.
It was really difficult. And now you're coming up against another Portuguese powerhouse.
Okay, so let's see how we go. So
My take is Benfica.
I didn't even have a take in that team.
You haven't. You said Inter Milan.
I said I'll pick them, but I'll only pick them because of the pedigree.
Yeah.
But let's see what happens after the first leg.
Let's
now
move
go
on
to the next one.
Osimhen.
The next one is the next one is actually
Okay.
That's which one?
Osimhen.
No. That's Osimhen. Napoli, AC Milan. Now AC Milan is a team that has one of the bar Madrid. They have the biggest history in the tournament. I mean, bar Madrid in this video with all the teams.
I agree. Go on.
But that's all about them. History.
The same thing with Inter Milan. You call Inter Milan history.
But this is that Inter is playing Benfica.
Yeah.
So you see, you can still use that history to give them an edge, even if it's not there or it's there. You can. But there is no edge here.
When was the last time Napoli? Going by your own analysis.
Yes.
When the last time Napoli won a European Cup?
That's what I'm saying. But this Napoli we're talking about now.
Osimhen.
He's about to win. In fact, it's a question about when,
Would they
not
win?
if. And the way they are playing, God damn it.
Coracelia.
And the only way this AC Milan will beat Napoli is if, like I always say in football, it's not about who is the best team, but who is the best team on
the
day.
Probably,
if something happens and they just went off and AC Milan went on.
Probably Zlatan was 10 years younger.
Oh, well, let's see, but I can say that we both agree that this is.
But you know, Zlatan at 10 years younger is still older than Victor Osimhen. All right, so last game,
of course, which is the game
that everybody wants to see,
the only game,
and it's due to several factors involved.
Pep coached both of them.
Exactly.
They both have star players.
Exactly.
They both have young players that have a lot to prove.
Exactly.
And City, that's the holy grail.
Yeah, and you also
the reason why they brought in
Erling Haaland.
Erling Haaland. No, we already knew that Guardiola was winning the Champions League. Well, but the reason why they now brought in Haaland,
he might not win this trophy. Tola,
yeah,
I've looked at coaches that have won the Champions League, and not everybody that has won it is a star coach.
What do you mean by a star coach?
Okay, Chelsea won the Champions League in 2012.
With Tuchel, I mean. No, sorry, what's his name?
Exactly.
What's that?
I'm waiting for
Martinez.
Martinez,
Roberto Martinez now.
No, that's Roberto Martinez.
Wait, so the first one they won now.
Yeah.
Beating Bayern Munich. Was that former player now? Di Matteo. Sorry, I keep saying Roberto. There's Roberto there. Sorry, guys.
Roberto Di Matteo.
I mix it.
Andre Villas-Boas was the coach that started that season with them.
And then he didn't finish.
Chelsea had
it was a bad season.
Chelsea had a horrible season. Did
they finish in top 4?
They finished 6th.
Chelsea
finished 6th. And we're on the verge, on the cusp of getting kicked out by Napoli. When they lost 3-1. Lost 3-1.
And then came back to win 4.
No, I think they won 2-0.
No.
Was it 2-0? Yeah.
It's Napoli. Okay, I think I
3-1, 2-0, yes. Napoli like Lagos. Because it was 3-1 in Naples and 2-0 in Stamford Bridge. Away goals, Chelsea went through. They went on to knock out after Napoli, knocked out Benfica.
Yeah, with Benfica next.
Benfica, prior to that time, had never lost a game at the new stadium. I remember that eagle flying around and all of that. Chelsea went there and spanked them. Boo-boo. Chelsea played Barcelona. Beat Barcelona at Stamford Bridge 1-0. Came to the Camp Nou and played a 2-2 draw against a Barca team that had won the Champions League the season before and were very emphatic. Remember that it was in 2012 that Lionel Messi went on to score 91 goals that year. And then they went on to the final and played Bayern Munich at their own stadium. And they won the Champions League there. With which coach?
Yeah, but that's okay. The next year was which coach?
The next year was 2013. I think that was Bayern Munich. Now getting a pound of their flag. I remember that season, spanked Barcelona 7-2 home and away, and they went on to win the Champions League final. That was the season where Robert Lewandowski messed up Real Madrid, and then
it was Bayern Munich, but Dortmund in the final.
Exactly, and they went on to win that chapter. 2014, Real Madrid under Ancelotti, 2015, Barcelona, the 16, 17, 18,
coaches now.
Zidane. Yeah. Do you get now? I'm calling managers that had won multiple league titles now. Even Jurgen Klopp, that played in the final in 2013 and lost, still went on to win it 7 years later in 2020 with Liverpool. But Roberto Di Matteo was the odd one out. Now I'm saying not every star manager goes on to win a Champions League. The only exception in that list is probably Zinedine Zidane because he won multiple. And
multiple league titles.
Yes,
multiple Champions
League. And it wasn't necessarily because he won the league 3 times. He won the Champions League, but only once he won the league title in 3 years. It wasn't because he was fantastic in the league. No. But he knew how to play the UEFA Champions League. Pep, for all of his achievements, has only won 2 Champions League titles. The same with...
How many managers have won more than 2?
That's the thing.
They're not much.
So it's not some player... Now, Thomas Tuchel played the final with PSG, then went on the following season to win it with Chelsea against Pep Guardiola that was touted to win that particular match because obviously it was Manchester City. But he knew what to do. Another thing we're supposed to talk about, the fact that Thomas Tuchel now is the new manager of Bayern Munich. Joao Cancelo used to play for Manchester City this season, moved to Bayern Munich, and he's saying Thomas Tuchel denied him winning the Champions League
hopefully 2
years ago, and this time he has to help him win one. So I think that is the game we want to see. Erling Haaland coming up against very known defenders. Upamecano, Benjamin
so
Pavard.
after this our long talk, who's your pick? that's the cocoa. Who's your
I want to
pick?
put my money where my mouth is.
Which is?
Pep Guardiola's Manchester City.
And you are not saying that they won't win the Champions League.
No.
But who's going to stop them? If this Bayern Munich don't stop them, who's going to stop them?
That is the thing. you need to understand this. He might actually go on to defeat Bayern with Manchester City and play in the semifinals.
Yeah.
Knock out either Madrid or Chelsea and move to the final and lose to Napoli or AC Milan.
That's not happening.
It's the chance. See,
my money is on Bayern Munich, and
stranger things have happened.
From these 2 teams, the next Champions League winner is coming up. Mark my words.
Mark
my words.
Please, I'm begging you guys. Do not pay attention to Tola when he talks like this. Do you think he has a crystal ball somewhere? It's a lie.
No, Haaland. He will be here now. It's the next 2 months, I mean.
Yeah.
It's me now.
Me, yeah.
Remember,
that's true. Our own burner boy, Udogu, the African giant, will be performing live.
There's a new African giant. I got to do some people online, and the name is Fouls the bad guy.
Oh, Fouls the bad guy. I thought you were going to say Portable.
Ah, guy, what's it cause
I live in the...
Dying Sabi. Remember to hit the like button, share, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and also follow us on our social media and that's the DugOut podcast on Instagram. Our TikTok account is in the works. This man over here is about
It's not me. TikTok is not you just open it like that.
But at least it's coming up.
But you'll see it very soon.
Don't worry, just hang on, it's coming. So hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends. We need those. We need those subscriptions. We need those likes. We need those views. We're a relatively young channel, so we need to grow. And keep it a date with us again next weekend. And we're going to try as much as possible to give you content at least 2-3 times a week.
And for those of you that have been supporting us so far, liking our videos, sharing our videos, we say a very big thank you. The work is not done yet. On the contrary, we're just getting started. But we say thank you very much. We see your likes, we see your comments, we see your criticisms. Please keep them rolling.
Keep them coming.
We really appreciate it. And on behalf of myself and my able co-presenter, and of course, Mr. Johnson, the Manchester United fan that considers 7 goals against Liverpool. We say thank you very much. Who's this?
I still beat you. I'm
the one in front of the camera. We say thank you very much.
Thank you. Yeah, have a nice day. Have a nice weekend.
Adios.
Peace out.